Hey guys, it's me Jace. Hi, I'm back. Yee. Yes, we have another tutorial and I think you guys are gonna be happy because we are back on that thingamajiggy. We're back on the Monster Tail and I remember the last time that I did a tutorial. I should correct myself. I know somebody told me it's not tutorial, it's tutorial. So, you know what? Whatever. Okay, so we're back in another tutorial and we are happy to be using the monster tail again. Okay, this is a different bracelet now, so we've stopped the hook for now, but the hook for now, or the hook only decides. You can actually use this too because you only need two pegs. Okay, but I'm just not used to this yet. I feel like every time I use this, sometimes my bands fall off. So I'm going to use these two middle pegs for this particular tutorial. Okay, so what bracelet are we talking about? Okay, here it is. It is called the Spike Fishtail. A very beautiful bracelet. I love it a lot. Okay, so the Spike Fishtail, of course, belongs to those hybrid fishtails that you've been seeing all over, and it's beautiful that they've given the fishtail another take, and it has become so much more exciting. So this one has beautiful details. I love it a lot. The three different bands all come out differently. Your black band just goes up as a chain. Your orange, so goes in and out in a very unique way. Then you have your white, which stands out beautifully as the main design. So, how do we do this bracelet? You need three colors, or it really is up to you if you want to use your rainbow colors. But just so that you get it, what will happen is that you have three colors, and if you are like me who wants certain details to stand out, for example, like for me, I really wanted the white to come off like this, like on top, the ones that go sideways on top of everything. So that should be your third color. Okay, so whatever it is that you want to come out as the details of that particular side, you will use it as the third, you will make it like the third band. Okay, so if you do this, pick your colors, and then the third band will be the main, because I am so deep OC about that. I always review tutorials all the way to the end to make sure that I know which band I want to come out as the most beautiful or the highlight band. Okay, enough of that. This particular spike fishtail bracelet was created by a very talented loomer by the name of Peach.loom. Okay, very nice account. I actually have browsed through, and one of the details that I like about the account is that she likes to give color recommendations, which is beautiful. I think it's very good. Okay, so the funny thing though is that she says double tap with your ear. It's so cute. I like you. You're very funny. So look at those color combinations, and she gives you very nice color combinations. This is her recommendation for snowdrop, you know. So she says last combo for the day. No, you don't need to say last combo. I think that you post very good suggestions. That's a different way to promote the different bands, which I think is a very good idea. And there are also some people who are combination challenged. So Peach Loom, just go ahead. It's a very good idea. Okay, so give Peach Loom a follow. Okay, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy her account. So let's go ahead and okay, I have to. That my intro was very long. Sorry. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and start the bracelet. Get your monster tail, and you will simply, you can either put it here, but it's hard to move it if it's just on the desk. So my suggestion is you just always hold out. I'm sure everybody does that most of the time anyway. So the first thing that we will do, you get your first color, put it on that middle peg, and twist it into a figure eight to the next. Okay, to the peg above it. So like that. Then you get your next color and just put it on regularly. Top of that yellow, straightforward. Okay, and then you get your last color and just put it on top regularly, just like that. Okay, so now we will do the locking step, which is just to lock the bracelet. This is not step one, just so you know. Okay, so you just simply lock the bracelet. with that last band by bringing up the bottommost band on top. Okay, there you go. So the first thing that we will do, this is going back to the beginning, is that you get your first color again and then you put it there. Okay, now this is where the pattern starts. Okay, so you got your three colors again. You've got your black, you've got your orange, and you've got your champagne. Okay, the first step is you create a regular fishtail. The regular fishtail is you just loop the bottom band up and over regularly without any special looping. The bottom band up and over. Okay, simple. There you go. And then, hold on a second, let me just, where is that? Okay, let me just double check. I have to make sure I get the right step. Making sure I check my notes before I do anything else. Otherwise, I might give you the wrong step. Okay, so you now get your next band, which is the black for me. There. Okay. The next step is to do an inverted fishtail. Okay, so for those who don't know what an inverted fishtail is, you get your hook, well, you place your hook in between the first two bands, okay, and then you slip your hook under the second band, just like that, and then you grab the third band and bring it up and over, just like that. That's the inverted stitch. Then you go back to the other side and do the same thing. So you go in between the first two bands, go under the second band, and then grab the last band and bring it up and over. There you go. Okay, push it down. Then you get your last band, last color, sorry, put it over again. The last step is we do a switch loop. Okay, for those who have done the hexadots or the gumdrop, you will know what a switch loop is, and that is going to be a bit tricky for those who will be doing it for the first time, so you guys better watch carefully. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have so much energy. So for the switch loop, you again go in between the first and second band and then go under the second band. Okay, hold on to that second band and do not release, and then grab the third band, lift it up and over the peg, make sure that the first band doesn't slide over. Okay, and then you release that black band you are holding on to, the one you are holding on with your holding on to with your thumb. Okay, so release it, you see, and then you put back the last band on your peg, which will now be on top. Okay, see, and then you go and do the same to the other side. Again, you go in between the first and second band, grab that second band out, anyway, get that second band and then lock it with your thumb, and then grab the bottommost band and lift both on top of the peg and protecting that first band, and then release the black one and then put back the yellow on your peg. There, see, so now you've got two bands. That is the switch loop. Okay, there you go, and that's the whole sequence. So we will now go back to step one. Okay, so what is our pattern? Regular fishtail, inverted fishtail, switch loop. Just 3 steps. Regular fishtail, inverted fishtail, switch loop. Okay, so we start from step 1 again. Okay, step 1, you put your first color, and do the regular fishtail. Lift the bottom band up and over. Lift the bottom band up and over. Okay? Second step, inverted fishtail. Get your second collar, and then you do your inverted fishtail. You go in between the first two bands, go under the second band, grab the third band, and lift it up and over. Okay? Let's do it sideways here. Go in between the first and second band, lift the second band, grab the third band, and lift it up and over. Okay? There. Then you get your third collar again, and we do the switch loop once again. Okay? So for the switch loop, you go in between the first and second band, get the second band, lock it with your thumb, and then grab the third band and lift them both up and over. Then release the black band and put back the yellow on your peg. Okay? We will do it on the other side. Go in between the first and second band, lift that black band, the second band, and lock it, and then grab the third band and lift both up and over, off. Then release the second band and put back the last band on top. See? And now you know why it's called the switch loop, because it switches places with the other band. Okay? So you will see your pattern forming. Look at that. I told you that the third band is going to be the one that's the outer color, so you can see your orange is starting to be the outer color there. Okay? So, once again, let's go back to step 1. Color number 1. Regular fishtail. Lift the bottom band up and over. Bottom band up and over. Okay? Step 2. Get your second collar and do the inverted fishtail. So go in between the first two, go under the second band, grab the third band, and lift it up and over. Okay? Go to the other side, go in between the first two, go inside the second band, grab the third band, and lift it up and over. Ta-da! Okay? And then go to the third collar, and we do the switch loop. So go in between the first two bands, catch the black band and lock it with your thumb, and then lift the third band up and over, release the black band, and put it back on the hook. Put the last band on the hook. Okay? Go to the other side, go in between those two bands, get the second band, grab it with your thumb, and get the third band, go up and over, release the black band, and put it back on your hook. Ta-da! Look at that! Yay! Okay, step 1 again, if ever that you're not getting it. Let's do it one more time. So I placed the collar, the first collar, I already placed it. Collar number 1, regular fishtail. Lift the bottom band up and over. Lift the bottom band up and over. Then get your second collar. Do the inverted fishtail. In between the first two. Lift the second. Oops. Lift the second. Grab the third. Lift it up and over. Okay. Go in between the first two. Lift the second. Bring the third up and over. Push down a bit. And third collar, switch loop in between the first two, grab the second band, lift the third band up and over, and release the second band, and bring it back. See? And then do the same on the other side, and then release the second band inside. There you go. It's starting to form. Can you see? It is pretty. Like it a lot. Okay? So for those who are making this, like I said, the first band that I have is yellow. So that's the chain that goes straight in the middle. And then the black is the chain that goes around like in circles. And then the orange are your details, the stripes outside. So first, second, and third. So it's first, second, and third. See? So you know which color goes where. Okay? So we'll do it one more time. Shoot, sorry. Sorry, you were seeing a headless monster tail. Okay, so we will repeat it one last time. And so hopefully you guys are getting it. Step 1 is a regular fishtail. Step 2 is an inverted fishtail. And then third is the switch loop. Okay? Sorry, not inverted fishtail, inverted stitch. Okay. Okay. So step 1 is a regular stitch. So first color on, regular stitch. Get the bottom band and lift it up and over. Get the bottom band and lift it up and over. Get your second color. Then we do the inverted stitch. Go in between the first two. Lift the second. Grab the third. And then lift it up and over. Go to the other side. Go in between the first two. Under the second. Grab the third. And lift it up and over. See? And the last step is the last color. We do the switch loop. Go in between the first two. Go in under the black. Get the third, lock the black first. Lock it with your thumb. Get the third. Lift them up and over. And release the black. And then put back the gold. The yellow, there. One more time. Last one. Go in between the first two. Under the black. Grab it with your thumb. And then lift the third band up and over. Okay? And then release the black. And put it back on the monster tail. Just like that. See? It's so easy. Okay? So, I bet that you can get the sequence now. And so, I will leave it up to you to complete the bracelet. But I will give you the closing. Okay? So, to close the bracelet, all you have to do is to just get your first collar. Get your first collar. Put it on your peg. Put it on the pegs. What's going on with you, Jason? You're so confused. Okay. Then you get the bottom two. Okay? And then lift it on top of that single band. And you do the same to the other side. Okay? And then lift them up and over. Okay? And then all you have to do is to just get this band and then bring it home to the other side. Just like that. Okay? And then we can attach our C-clip there. Hold on, I'll get a C-clip. C-clip! Come here, C-clip. Just like C-clip! Okay, sorry. There they are. I have to look for the small one. Wait. This is so big. The new C-clips are giant C-clips. They're like hybrid C-clips also. So, here it is. So all you have to do So just get your C-clip in those two. Then lock it. Okay. And then remove it. So there you have it. Okay. So when you lock it, you stop at the last inverted, or the last switch loop, so that you still have the same pattern for all. See? Okay. Some also like to make it into a how do I say this? To slip knot. You can also slip knot it if you want. Yeah, depends on you. Could be like that. See? Just slip knot the last part. But then you'd only have one band. So I don't know if you like that, but I don't. I like having two bands so it's stronger. Okay? So basically that's it. That's how you do the spike fishtail. I like it. I seriously like it a lot. I think it's a very nice design. Okay, so this is how it looks for me. You will just keep going until you reach your desired length for your bracelet. For me, it's just the right length. Okay, so this is the spike fishtail, created by Peach.Bloom. Peach.Bloom on Instagram. So please follow her on Instagram. She's very talented and this is a fabulous creation. So when you make your renditions, please hashtag Jace Alvarez, Spike Fishtail Bracelet, and Peach Loom on Instagram. So when you post, we will see your renditions. Okay? I hope you like this tutorial, and if you have any comments, there's a comment box below. Be careful what you say. No, I'm just kidding. You can say, you can give me any of your ideas. I'm okay with that. Just be sure to be kind and always watch your language, because we have kids and young people looking at our posts. It's not going to be very nice if you're not going to use very good words or very nice words. So we have to set a good example for everyone, guys. Okay? So there. Anyway, I will see you in my next tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye!